What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we're going to take a look at the charts. I want to take a look at three specific charts today. We're also going to take a look at this video real quick in the beginning. But the charts I want to look at, which are given pretty clear signs of what could be coming in the very near future. First of all, we'll take a look at Bitcoin, and then we're going to take a look at my oil chart and my FTT compared to Binance chart and see what we could be expecting. Make sure you stick around for the whole video. This may make a lot of sense to you. I know a lot of people don't want to look at it, don't want to talk about it, but the fact is this is all in the charts, guys. So let's take a look at what the charts are telling us. And I'm going to start out by showing you this video. And if you look down here, this video was made 6 months ago. And if you listen closely in the video, I'll play it right now. Here's the FTX chart right on the daily. You can see the similarities here. Is this what is coming for Binance over here in the next, 3 to 6 months somewhere? If you paid attention 6 months ago, I said within 3 to 6 months, we would be seeing something like this. We're right at the 6 month part. Could it take a little bit longer? Possibly, if Binance is going to keep trying to wiggle things around and hold the price up. But nevertheless, I think we're at that point now, or very close to it. So you need to be cautious and be careful here. More in that range. It's definitely a possibility, guys. Be careful out there. The similarity. All right, now, before we go into Bitcoin, oil, and the Binance chart to where it's at right now from 6 months ago, definitely check out PrimeXBT. They do sponsor the channel. You can trade Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, crypto, everything all from one exchange. You can have multiple trades in, longs and short at the same time. They don't clump them together. Use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you up to a $7,000 bonus. Savvy25 will get you 25% off your fees. There's also a contest section here where you can join. All you need is an email to sign up. And you can trade for free in the contest and win tradable funds. So you put zero risk in. Just remember, guys, never put in more than you're willing to lose on any exchange or in any asset, coin, whatever. Just be careful out there. But if you do want to try trading and not cost you anything, definitely check out PrimeXBT. Links down below. I'll leave a tutorial at the end of the video. All right, let's get into it. This is the daily chart on Bitcoin, right? We've been looking at this possible falling wedge. I know a lot of people are calling it a bull flag, blah, 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 whatever. But I'm going to show you in the daily. Then we're going to break down into the 4 hour what I see happening here. So as of right now, our 200 EMA is right around 25.2. If we break that, we may continue down, and I'll show you in the 4 hour. But if you look at this, we're also looking at this as a possible head and shoulders. And a break of that would get us down to around the $19,900 to $20,000 range, which would also line up with this trend line down here. And what would that look like? Could look another big head and shoulders like this here, right? And then once this actually breaks, we could go down as low as 35 to 9,600. You guys can check all my prior videos. I've explained this in detail from the macro. I just wanted to get a quicker video out today to kind of show you guys what's going on. That doesn't mean this happens in a day. This is going to take time. As you guys know, I've been saying since 2021, I think the true bottom will be in the end of this year, September, October-ish. Doesn't have to be exact, but sometime in that time frame. We talked about getting a big false bottom, which I believe we got right here, and we got our 100% rally as expected, and next will be the true bottom between 36 and 9,600. Now let's take a look at one more thing here. Let's get this out of the way. So in the bullish case, if we break this top trend line, before we go any further, make sure you guys take 1 second out, scroll down, smash that thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of this. But if you're bullish or bearish, do you think we're going to break up out of this or down? If we break down here, looking for around that 20,000 range before another bounce up. Not to new all-time highs, but then continue down. But if we're able to break the top here, 27.6-ish, Our next resistance is the 29,000. If we break that, we could go as high as the measured move here from the widest point of the wedge to where it broke up, 32.5 to 33,000. Now, I don't personally think that's going to happen, but it is a possibility to keep in mind. Always use risk management. Use stop losses, guys. It will save you tons. All right, let's take a look at the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, you guys know my blue count. I believe this is a 5-wave structure to the downside, right? Our first target for the wave 3 is 23.5. Could go as low as the 22.8 to 22.9 range. And then another rally up to maybe the 26,000, 25.8 range again and continue back down. As you can see, this bottom trend line here where we broke had a couple little bear traps in here. We can move this over. As long as we continue opening and closing 4 hour candles below the 25, 950-ish range, 960, I believe we will see this 23.5. But remember, the ultimate target here is around 20,000 before a bounce back up to the 25, 26 range. But once we get to the 23.5 to 22.8 range, I look for a bounce back up to this range for wave 4 and then wave 5. And then we have another rally. Depending on what this looks like, we'll measure that out. But this is what I'm looking for. We drew this in way back here on April 26th, where I believed we created this wave 2, looking for wave 3, then wave 4, then wave 5, right? Still looking for this, as long as we don't break up out of this rising or falling wedge right here, right? Now, let's take a look at oil. This chart, we made this chart back in July of 2022, so approximately a year ago. We were looking to break this bottom trend line to come back up to retest it, which is exactly what we got. And then you can look back at my videos way back then. We had this target, 62.70. We nailed it, came up, and I had said we may bounce around on this bottom trend line for a while, but once this breaks again, which it does look like it's breaking, let's zoom in here. We're actually sitting right on the trend line. So if this breaks, we may come back up for a retest or whatever. Once we break the 62.70 again, we may get something like we got up here where we come back, retest it a couple times. But either way, the measured move from that still remains up here to about this 26,000 or 26 to $27, right? Still looking for that. If this breaks, it could get very, very ugly. And well, just take a look back here. You can see what happened. It went in the negative 40 back here in 2020. So what will that mean for Bitcoin and everything else? Like I said, guys, the only thing I see pumping while this market crashes is the DXY. When the markets crash, gold goes down with it, silver goes down with it, Bitcoin will definitely go down with it. Bitcoin is not going to hold up on its own. Bitcoin has never seen a traditional bear market, right? So just be careful, guys. This is looking pretty iffy. We may bounce around in here for a little while longer, but once this breaks, it's going to be violent, in my opinion. This is the FTT compared to Binance chart. As you guys know, we've been watching this for some time. It does look almost identical. And we had this target at 256.7, which we did break. Now, we could come back up for a retest to this 25.9 area, possibly. If we get back above this, then maybe. Well, actually, I would have to see it break this trend line here, which is around 335 before I would say, you know, they pulled out of it and everything's going to be fine. I do see this continuing down just like FTX over here. As you can see, even in the RSI, it's forming the same type patterns, right? You can see the RSI went way up here, but what really happened here? Not much over on FTT. So just be careful. We've been talking about this for a long time, since November. We've been watching for this since this broke way back over here, right? But just be careful out there, guys. I know a lot of people are screaming new all-time highs still and things like that. Just be careful. I'm not saying that can't happen, but I'm saying the probabilities are low. So make sure you guys smash the likes, subscribe to the channel if you guys like these videos. Let me know in the comment sections down below. Do you think Binance is going to do the same type thing as FTX? Time will tell, and I think we're going to know fairly quickly, maybe in the next couple days, couple weeks possibly. But I think we're going to know pretty soon what's going to happen with this whole market as a whole, even traditional markets. So I think they're all in trouble. Again, I could be wrong. None of this is financial advice, but guys, be careful. Don't just be throwing your hard-earned money at what somebody on YouTube or Twitter tells you that is gonna moon. We've seen what happens there, right? So just be careful out there, guys. If you guys aren't interested in trading, check out the Prime XBT tutorial up top, and check out the bubble pattern or bubble pop pattern video I've done. I do believe this is all a big bubble coming down, washing out the scams, washing out the garbage exchanges, garbage coins, projects, blah blah blah. And I think it'll be a long recovery from there for Bitcoin and possibly some higher end altcoins. Not so sure about that. We'll see what happens. Thanks again for watching, guys. Leave your comments down below. Smash that thumbs up. I'm out.